Hey guys, and this is Adrian with Crypto 5G coming to you with an update on Vortic United. Today is May 4th, Thursday, May 4th, 2023, guys. Crazy stuff happened. I recorded the video twice. One of them, I don't know, it crashed. Another one, I forgot to up the volume. But, anyways, that's what happened. So, third time is the lucky one. So, disclosure, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not here giving financial advice, guys. Make sure you do your own research, your due diligence, and don't invest more than you can afford to lose because remember, crypto is risky, DeFi is risky. All right, so do your research, guys. Okay, that out of the way. Let's do this one more time. Vortec United. There's a few updates going on today, just so you guys know. Let me go into the media center, and you could do this yourself too. I'm going to go into the Telegram. This video is like an hour long. It's a couple of YouTubers, some older men that went to Turkey for a week when the CEO was gonna Jensen Robles, which is the CEO, when he was gonna open his office. These guys flew out there to, I guess they wanted to invest heavily on Vortex, so I'm glad they went. They met him. They saw the offices, the staff, everything. Make sure it was a legit business. That's why I'm confident. That's why I'm in the future planning to do the same thing whenever I'm going to invest with something like this. And we know that there's a lot of platforms out there that don't have offices or don't have whatever. They're just basically a platform, and sometimes we don't even know who is involved or who the owner is, who the developers are. But this is different. That's why this is one of my favorite platforms, Vortic United, because we know who the CEO is. He has an office. He has a business. He's running a legit business. You know, in Turkey. So, anyways, it says here, Telegram, dear Vortic United partners, we are very excited to share with you some really amazing news on the release of a new groundbreaking feature planned for tomorrow. So this release is for tomorrow. We will, however, hold on the details until tomorrow. We can only tell you this. Many of you have been asking for this incredible feature for some time, and you will all get to learn more about this on the news tomorrow evening. So stay tuned and make sure you don't miss this. So this is for tomorrow. I'm going to exit this here. So this is for tomorrow. What I think it is, I am not sure, but what I'm guessing it is, I think that since we're earning on all these four plans, but whatever we earn on these three plans, I think that we're gonna be able to invest in, let's say here, plan C. Let's say if you can see here, I'm invested in plan A, B, and C. Okay. Let's say I'm here, and let's say I make 500 or 300 or whatever I make, here. I make 600 a week. But let's say 500, I want to reinvest it, or 400, or half and half, or all of it. Now, instead of going over here or here, because you need 2,500, if I only have 500, I have to do it here and get the 0.8%. But now I think I'm going to be able to put it here. So if I have 500, it'll be 10,500 and get the 1.2% instead of getting the 0.8%. So that's what we're at. And I think it's awesome. Or if you're here, same thing. 2,500, you make 50, you make 100, whatever you have. Maybe you have a total of, I don't know, whatever it is. You could reinvest it and get the 1% instead of getting the 0.8%, which is awesome because it's going to make these people here kind of push themselves to get to here and then to get to here because we want to get the 1.2 and maybe later to the 1.8% a day, you know? So I think it's an awesome feature. I'm not sure if that's what it's going to be, but that's what I'm thinking. Unless we're going to get the debit card tomorrow, but who knows? I know that we're going to be able to deposit directly from our bank to Vortic and from Vortic directly to our bank, but that is on June 1st because we already got that news. So that's what I'm thinking. So good news, good stuff happening. Also, Vortic United is hiring a few guys around the world representing Vortic in different countries, which I think it's amazing. So I know there's a lot of people getting involved, a lot of people investing. Vortic is united. Vortic United is growing. So I think it's an awesome platform, guys. So don't you can and you only need 50 USDT to start. I started here and here and here. I have all three. And to tell you the truth, I want to put in another 10,000 here, so I could get, instead of getting 600, getting 1,200 a week. You know, and man, I don't know, guys. I don't know what you guys think, but this is an amazing platform. What I also like about Vortic United is that they have an IT team, in house. So anything goes down with the platform, um, or even, you know, the IT department is always checking, make sure there's no bugs, no hacks, nothing is happening. So um, amazing platform, guys. And there's two ways to make income. Okay, just really quick for those that don't know. So this is the passively, and also you have referrals and commissions. Okay, that you get. You move through the rankings. You build a team, and you start getting paid commissions. Let me give you one example regarding the rankings. Let's say you're starting like me, and you have somebody that makes a deposit of 1,000, or two people make 500 each. So you get a total investment of 1,000. You get a bonus of 50 USDT. Then your investment with your people involved under you, they you have a total deposit of 5,000. You get a 250, and it just keeps going like that. Then you have 25,000. You get 1,000. These are extra bonuses. You get 80,000. So this is not really hard to grow, guys. It just takes a little bit of time and patience. But yeah, then you have 80,000, you get 4,000, 200,000, 500,000, you get 20. So this is amazing, guys. And there's more. There's more. I mean, this thing is, you go all the way to diamond. You have 30 million. That's huge. And you get a $700,000 bonus. This is huge, guys. This is huge. But the thing is that it could grow so fast, because I know it is growing, because people are getting paid, and there's no delays, there's nothing going on. I'm currently making right here 157.58 a day, and through building my team, I'm making 30.20. So I can't wait for this yellow line to surpass my red line. Once it surpasses that, I'll probably make another deposit, because I want to get more passive income, either through building a team, or through earning just in with my investment capital invested here. But I have a lot of faith in Vortic United, and Jensen seems like to be a really nice guy. He's been in the trading for a while. So okay, so I'm gonna leave my link in the description below, guys. Okay, I don't want to take too much time, because I am gonna post the video. It is long, like an hour long, so you could skip through it. But if it's something that you really like, which I think you will like, I'm liking it so far. I'm getting paid every week. I'm gonna leave a link in the description, so you could join my team if that's something you want to do. Okay, guys, I'll keep you guys posted tomorrow regarding that new update. All right, guys. So thank you for watching, and here is the recording. Take care, guys. Like and subscribe.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, greetings, wherever you are in our small little world. My name is Mike Lucas. I have my business partner and master distributor Mike Donaldson with me. How is everyone doing? Mike, how are you today?
Good. Hopefully you are as well. Nice to see everybody. Let me tell you.
And guys, this probably is a little different for a lot of folks, Mike.
Yes.
They're probably familiar with Zoom a little bit. So, guys, I think most of you have found the chat room or the chat box down below there in the bottom corner where you can chat and chat away. So that's pretty much safe. You'll notice, Mike, at the top of there, if they have questions, there's an actual way to separate the questions from all the idle chat so we can focus on the questions, right?
Right. Yeah. Up at the top, you'll see that it's highlighted. The chat is highlighted in blue. If you click on where it says Q&A only, that will bring up a different column, and whatever you type in there would be your questions, so that we can keep them separated with because it's a large group and they can get lost in the chat.
So, guys, Jensen, if you don't know, he's the CEO, founder of Vortic United. I gave him accidentally a wrong link. So he'll be here in a few minutes, and we're going to go ahead and get started here. But we started here at 3 o'clock our time, Eastern Standard Time, and everyone doesn't have military synchronized watches. So we're going to give it a few minutes. If you go ahead and type where you're from, I see Devlin, England's in the house, California, Egypt, Germany, Bermuda.
Ooh. Alabama.
Nice place. Alabama, Finland. So it looks like we have people from all over the small parts of this tiny world we're in. And we will get started whether Jensen finds his way here. He'll be here sooner or later, I promise. If not, we will start here in about 120 seconds, 2 minutes, to give a chance for everyone who's a little late so they can gather everything and say hello. Good evening, Sweden. Will it be recorded? An excellent question, Mr. Crypto Tight. This system is why we use it. We prefer it for a lot of reasons, and that's one of the reasons. This system is automatically recorded. Not only is it automatically recorded, but it will be sent to your email in about 2 hours after the webinar officially ends. So let's say it ends at 4 o'clock. Within about 6 o'clock this evening, or 2 hours, it should be sent to the email you registered. Now, depending on the email provider that you use, like Gmail, it should be in your inbox. If you use a more filtering system like Hotmail, you won't even see it. Hotmail is notorious for blocking anything but people you've communicated with in the past. Yahoo, some of the other ones, it might end up in your spam, but it will be sent to you. And I'm sure, Jensen, we can even probably post it, get Jensen to post it in the community room. So it will be sent to you. We also have some polls that we might be able to do and so forth. I'm still looking for our lost gentleman in Turkey. So
while you're checking that out, Mike, I will mention that Mike and I both have very...
Do you want to learn the trading strategy I have been perfecting for 20 years? Hello, I'm Tom Leung. I have been teaching
large pipelines on our internet, so we don't have a problem on this end, but sometimes on your end you can have some disruptions, especially if someone is playing a game, an internet-based game in your home, or watching streaming.
Live streaming.
That can have an effect on your end, or just the traffic on your end. So if that happens and you have a video or audio problem in the upper, at least in our upper left, there's a vertical lightning bolt. And if you run your mouse over it, it will say panic button. If you click that, it will recreate the connection for you if you're having some kind of a problem. So remember that.
Yes, I love the bull as well. That's my crypto bull back there. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate the comment. That is one of my favorite pictures in the house. Besides, I have dogs. So while we wait for Jensen, we got another minute. We're going to give him 60 seconds, and then he'll probably just show up in the middle of the presentation. I'm sure he said he was going to come here. He wanted to be around. So I see Pakistan is in the house. We do have a lot of information to share for you. A couple of things that might give you the most out of this webinar is to grab one of these devices, a pen and a paper, and write down any of your questions. We generally try to hold off the questions till the end of the presentation, because if you're typing a question and looking for the answer, you're not listening to the other parts of the presentation that you'll probably have questions for. So it's always best maybe to jot down your question real quick on a paper, and then when we get to the end of it, we'll go over your questions, time permitting, unless everyone asks the same question 100 times, which has happened. There's a time limit, obviously. We'll answer most of the questions and should be able to give everyone the most information you need to decide if this is something that fits your risk tolerance. So We'll give it about another 30 seconds. We want to respect everyone's time. And I don't see Jensen has acknowledged my text to him. So he might be in traffic. He might be running late. Most of you know probably he lives in Turkey. And I'm here to tell you some of the places he goes in Turkey, bumper to bumper, or like LA freeway. You may be seeing pictures here in the States. It's worse over there. So,
well, and Ramos here from Turkey, he can probably attest to that.
Yes. Some parts you zoom along at 120 miles an hour or really fast, and other parts you could get out of your car and walk faster. So without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get started with the presentation? And Jensen, I'm sure will make an appearance here. So let me go ahead and turn off my camera and bring up our PowerPoint here. And so how do we look, Mike?
You look good, Mike. It's fine.
Okay. So, guys, we're going to be talking about a company that is doing real trading. It's crypto trading. And by that, when we mean real profits. So, first of all, we do believe in being fully transparent and letting everyone know with anything you do in life, including online programs, they carry a level of risk. So we want to make sure everyone understands the risk involved. And then you need to make a decision to this fit your risk tolerance. So, Mike, you want to read this real quick?
Sure. All references in this disclaimer refer to our websites, social media platforms, videos, presentations, and written work. We do not provide investment advice. We are not financial advisors. The information provided on this webinar or any of the websites or social media posts does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not read any of the content as such. We do not recommend that cryptocurrency should be bought, sold, or held by you. Do conduct your own due diligence and consult your financial advisor if you have any questions or doubts before making any investment decisions. We will strive to ensure accuracy of information listed in these webinar, social media posts, videos, and emails, although we will not accept responsibility for any missing or wrong information. Please understand that you are using any and all information available at your own risk. The pictures and graphics used here are for educational and illustration purposes only. Never, ever risk more capital with any program than you can afford to lose. And all online programs, including life itself, carry a risk. Again, do conduct your own due diligence and consult your financial advisor if you have any concerns or doubts before making any financial decisions.
Now that if you agree with that, we'll move forward. If not, it would be best if you would log off at this time. So what are we talking about? We're going to be sharing on this webinar today a quick overview of a company called Vortic United and the reward packages, which are portfolio packages, and that quick review of some of the trading history on how it's working and where you can verify some of this information and some of the company tools out here if you'd like to share this and add additional streams of rewards to your.
Electric Dream Days are here. Come in now and experience the intense thrill
of crypto wallet. So the company we're going to be talking about is Vortic United. Now, I had hoped our CEO would be here, but again, I think he got tied up here and he'll be here a little later. So I'm going to give you a little bit of background that might be repetitive when he gets here. The CEO and founder of Vortic United is a gentleman named Jensen Robles. He was actually born in the UK. As a very young child, he moved to Germany with his parents. His mother was from Austria, and so he had some connections to Austria, but lived in Germany. As he got older, he started a career in the financial industry in banking, and he worked for a Swiss company that operated banks in Germany. And that's where he started his trading and basically crypto career and trading with the banks. Then I'm sure everyone pretty much anywhere in the world understands about 2011, 2012, there was a financial meltdown. Here in the States, there was a lot based on the housing industry and the bubble, but it affected many, many, many countries. And at that time, Jensen decided to part ways in the job career with the bank. And that's when he started doing the crypto trading himself. He picked up private client and for many years did the private client trading for them. He traded many celebrities, athletes on the, I think most in Europe call it football teams, or we call it soccer over here, and others he traded for, many wealthy individuals. And then recently, it was brought to him that he should expand that portfolio, that career base, and open it up to the average person out there that could get involved into what you're seeing today, which is Vortic United. So he has an extensive career expanding roughly 9-10 years or more of crypto trading. So when we first introduced this is just so you know what we see, and I want you to understand this. This is what made us move forward, not you, but we spent a week in Turkey visiting with Jensen. And while we were over there, we had the really unique opportunity to see his whole team. And that includes his IT team. Unlike most companies, Jensen has an IT team in-house who are currently based in Munich. From me talking to him recently within the last week, sounds like he's convinced his IT team to move from Munich to come to Turkey, and we'll show you his offices, which are amazing, beautiful offices. So his IT team we met his support team, which is led, and then he also has an analyst team. And this is a little different. People need to understand he executes the trades. Nobody else touches the trades. He bases that on his experience, obviously, and analysis that his analyst team is giving him. And then once he executes the trade, they kind of monitor everything and making sure there's no strange movements in the market and so forth. So he's the only one that pulls the trigger, but after the trigger is pulled, they help him pick the targets, and then he moves forward and they watch this. So that's the basic foundation, given it in a 30-second summary how the trades are executed. Now, he back, I would say in about February, he started looking for an office for reasons that we'll share with you here. He found this beautiful office, and the reason I'm sharing this, I'll show you some pictures of the grand opening, but it doesn't really do it justice to show you the scope of the office. So here's a few pictures of the office that he rented before it got furnished. It's actually 2 floors, and you can see here's the top picture here, the first floor, the bottom floor. It's actually over 5,000 square feet of office space. There he is going to have his support team of several people who provides 24/7 support. His IT team, part of his analyst team, part of them will stay over in the Singapore office that he has. He's going to have his attorneys, in-house compliance officers, and there's some other more enhancements coming to the community, and people that are in charge of those, overseeing those areas, will also be in the office. Now, this is an office. Anyone that happens to be in Istanbul, Turkey, can stop by and visit him with an appointment, so forth. So they opened the office on April 8th, a grand opening, and here's a few pictures of the office space and the grand opening. There's several videos of the gala, if you will, on the Vortic United official channel on YouTube, if you're interested in seeing it. Some beautiful pictures. He did a really nice opening. There was about, I think he said in attendance, 60 people there, different leaders and people from all over the world that came there, along with some politicians from Turkey and so forth. So there's some pictures from the office. Now, Vortic United is actually licensed in the UK. There's some stuff online that says, well, it's not licensed, for example, here with the SEC, or in the UK with the whatever regulatory body is needed over there for trading. Please understand that the reason it's not licensed here in the United States with the SEC or with the UK government for the trading entity over there, it is not trading stocks and bonds or Forex. It is trading crypto. By law, it is not required. Any of those entities to require a trading license. Crypto is still a little bit of the wild, wild west, meaning you don't need a trading license to trade it for other people yet. And so that is not required where he's operating as his LLC. And you can see the number here, and you can look it up there with the registry there in England and Wales and so forth. So now he has a video, that YouTube channel I talked about here. This is what initially caught our interest, if you will, a tool. And this is a in-house tool. This is totally in-house, not used out there by others, that they created. I'm in, but this room is, hang on, gents.
Free crypto today. You heard right. Free crypto, $10 worth. And you get to pick which one.
Drum roll, please.
To new room above. Hang on. He finally found out that I screwed up and gave him the wrong room. Copy. Let me paste this, guys. Link. Okay. This is a tool that they use to help target, to give
Close
them.
your Telegram, Mike.
Go ahead, Mike. What's that?
Close your Telegram because it's blocking.
Okay, sorry. My bad. As you can see, I gave him the wrong room. This is a tool that they use, the analyst team, to start looking. It's not the sole, like, does he use a bot or anything? This is something that they use to say, hey, this is a possible thing we need to look at. And this is one of the tools they built in-house to help them to identify moves within the crypto market and so forth. And you can see here, it's identifying a possible move here. Now, he shared with us, and on his channel, there's a couple of videos that go more into this. They're short 2-3 minute videos. I didn't want to waste your time, but he'll go over some history of his previous trading. And this was in November. We joined, I want to say in January, early January. So he shared this cutoff in November. This was last year. Sorry, guys. We got the one account was up over 1,500%, and the second account that he was managing was up over 335%. So you can see pretty hefty returns there. Now, here's the performance of all accounts, and you can see from June of 2021 to where we were at here of basically, again, middle of November of last year. This was up substantially. And so this is what caught us, that because a lot of these programs out there, maybe you've heard of them, maybe you haven't, where they'll come up with a trader and say, oh my God, this guy got 5% yesterday, or he made 15% last week, or they made 25% last month. Guys, I have personally been in them, and probably many of you have. The problem with those types of programs, they don't have consistency. They don't trade large amounts of month. There's a difference, because I trade a little bit of Forex myself. I'm terrible at it, to be honest with you. I am just terrible at it. Trading a $5,000 account. Then I made the mistake of getting what's called another type of account where you get funding from someone and you get a percentage of it. All of a sudden, I'm trading a $200,000 account, and I'm freaking out because I'm losing $20. So when you get these traders out there who had success, maybe trading $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 account, and all of a sudden they're trading $1 million, $2 million, $3 million accounts, that's a whole nother level of pressure. So when we went to see Jensen, we wanted to see past history, not just the last few weeks, but could you show us something that showed, the last 6 months you've been trading A, large amounts, B, having success. And we've seen that. Now, it was on a spreadsheet. So, and there is some documentation on his videos of that. And so that's what caught our attention, that not only does he have current good results, but he had past good results, because that's almost as important as current good results. Because as Vortic United has grown, which it has grown tremendously over the 6 months, the amount of funds he's trading has increased. And I can say without a shadow of doubt, and you can verify this in the back office, Mike, has his results suffered any?
No, not at all.
And we'll show
Quite
you where
the
you can see all this. So that was a star, a gold star, if you will, like in the grade school they tell you about by his name there. So, as Tom Cruise was saying, the money, show me the money. How do you make money in this? Well, it's very simple. Currently, there are 4 portfolios, kind of investment reward packages, if you will, reward packages. There's A, B, and C. Each one of them is uniquely different in some ways. In a couple of ways. One, in the amount of crypto it takes to start, and in the duration of that reward. For example, package A, which I would call the entry-level package for someone looking to dip their toes in it, or just to see how it's going. Maybe have limited funds for whatever reason. We've all been there. You'll earn anywhere from 0.6 to 0.8% every day, Monday through Friday. It's 5 days a week. You get rewards. Now, full disclosure again, I've been in since January 4th or 5th. So, 5 going on 5 months. I have all these portfolios, by the way. So this is where I'm basing this on my experience, and it's only my experience. On my portfolio A, I have not had less than a point A yet. That's not saying I won't tomorrow or next week or next month, but so far I have hit the point A every day on my portfolio A. So that is, you can figure out the math. That's 4% a week, 16 point something per month. That is an amazing return any way you look at it. That package will last 46 weeks. You will earn rewards on that for 46 weeks. Monday through Friday, you get the rewards totaled up. It's released into your wallet in your back office on the weekends, late Friday night here in the Eastern time zone where I live. And then on Monday, it'll be paid out if you requested a payout. Okay, that's how that works. Now, portfolio B, you'll notice, is a little bit different here. That pays anywhere from 0.8 to 1% every day, Monday through Friday. I also, like I said, have a portfolio B. Since I've been in, same date, by the way, I have earned the max 1% every day, Monday through Friday. This has a duration a little shorter. Your funds are locked up for 40 weeks, a little less, 6 weeks less, but you're earning more. And I also have, honestly, 2 portfolio Cs. And there you earn anywhere from 1% to 1.2. And again, I got those about a week later, let you know. And that's locked up for 36 weeks. Since I've been in on that one, both portfolios obviously have earned the maximum 1.2. You can do the math on that. That's 6% a week, roughly about 25, 26, 27 net range, depending on how many days there are, weekdays per week. So, and that's locked up for 36 weeks. Now, the lockup period or the duration, I'm mentioning this because at the end of the duration, your funds are automatically released from the crypto trading side and put back into your wallet. One of 2 things happens then. You can withdraw it, walk away, and keep all your rewards you've earned during that time frame, or you can reinvest it purchasing another package. When it's released from the crypto wallet, from the trading wallet, 20% of the initial deposit, let's say in my case, I have a portfolio of $10,000. During that 36 weeks, I earn my 1.2 or whatever it is every day. I take out my rewards every week and earn that, and I keep it. At the end of the 36 weeks, 20% of my original reward deposit, which was $10,000, Jensen keeps as commissions for doing all that work for the 9 months or so of that. So he keeps 20%. That's how the company, there's a lot of companies that take anywhere from 30 to 50% a month from your earnings. Jensen takes 20% of your deposit that you put in there at the end of your entire package. Now, you can repurchase that and purchase another package and continue earning, or you can take it out. But 20% at the end of the duration period is taken out of your original reward deposit.
Hey guys, if you're a trader who's inconsistent, not making money right now, or you're someone who wants to get into trading but you don't have a
Now, here's a confusing portfolio that confuses a lot of people, us included, on our first week. We really had to nail this down with Jensen. It's called a compounding portfolio. That is, to some, very misleading, to others, confusing. How it works. It's 1.8. Everything has already been configured by Jensen's financial team. So what you're getting is 1.8% 5 days a week, which is 9% a week. And that's the end of the compounding part. It's already calculated to give you 9%. So what happens on the $5,000, let's say you put in $5,000 on the compounding portfolio, you're going to earn $450 every single week for 32 weeks. Next week, $450. The following week, $450. Following week, $450. The difference is that $450 is held to the end of the 32 weeks. You cannot withdraw anything from the compounding portfolio to the end of that package. So you get all those rewards, which is really high earning, at the end of the 32 weeks. That is the difference there. So you understand all four package possibilities there. And again, 80% taken out. Now we've done the math, Mike. That comes to at what you'll get.
Actually, your net in your pocket at the end of 32 weeks with your deposit back plus the earnings is $18,400 on that $500 minimum investment.
So that's how that works. So hopefully we made that clear for you, because some people get confused on that one, understandably. So now, how do you withdraw and how do you deposit? It's in crypto. Now, unlike most companies out there where they take one type of crypto or two types of crypto, Vortic United takes up to 4 different ones of the popular ones: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and both USDT ERC20 and TRC20. From my perspective, TRC20, USDT TRC20, is a stable coin. For those who don't know or know a little bit about it, that seems to be the one with the lowest fees if you're putting in and taking money out. That seems to be the one that has the lowest fees, because a lot of people worry about fees. Now, every time you do a withdrawal from Vortic United, there's a 5% processing fee. So if you're taking out $1,000 on Sunday, requesting it, and when it's paid out Monday, you'll get $950 in that whatever crypto at that time you were withdrawing. And you can put Bitcoin in to start your account. Unlike most companies, you can actually take out a different type of crypto. So whatever you put in, you do not have to have that same type of crypto out. Another little advantage of Vortic United. So let's get into the referral program. I know a lot of people just want to join passively, but they have an excellent referral program. It's a way of the company saying thank you for sharing this with others. So first is direct commissions. This is basically you sharing it directly with someone. In my example, I'll use my friend Mike here. Let's say I said, Mike, I'm doing a wonderful program, found this, and he decides to put in $1,000. That is on my first level. He's direct to me, and I talk to him. I'm going to earn 10%, immediately goes into my back office and in my wallet that I can withdraw the first withdrawal period, which is on the weekend. So I would get $100. Now, if Mike shares this with a family member, a friend, a coworker, and that person would be on my second level, you can see here, I would earn 4% of whatever that individual puts in. Now, there's a volume count. When I directly talk to Mike, whatever Mike puts in, and the volume count has a value here that helps you achieve rank in the company, and it has some value. So on a first level, you get full benefit, 100% of Mike's $1,000. Let's say he talked to a coworker at work, and that person does what Mike did, puts in $1,000. Well, Mike gets the full benefit on the first level. I get 50% of the volume. So my volume, my sales volume, would be 150%. Or 1,500%. But I still get 4 commissions. And this continues here based on your rank. You see how you got here? There's a requirement here. So you can see the different rank levels. And we'll cover that, but it goes all the way to level 15. Now, the second way, as I said, there was 3, is daily residual commissions. You have to reach the rank of partner, and we'll go over that. Once you reach that, you earn a daily commission on what the person you shared with. In this case, Mike. Once I reach the rank of partner, let's say Mike put in $1,000. He's getting 0.8% a day. Okay. That is just one blank. $8. Yes, right? Yes. $8 a day. I would earn 10% of that. I would earn 80 cents a day on Mike. So you can see where the commissions, these pennies, these quarters, these dollars, they add up substantially, I'm telling you. And you can see here, again, this goes all the way to rank 15 based on your career rewards or your rank requirement that we'll cover. Last but not least is what Jensen calls the career bonus or rank bonuses. This is those where that volume I talked about comes into play. Obviously, anyone who starts a package, a lot of people say, well, can I refer people here without having any money in it? No, you cannot. How can you tell someone how great it is if you're not involved in it? And a lot of places require to be involved in it, and Jensen is one of them. Once you start any size package, you are automatically the rank of investor. Takes a $50 package, which obviously is the minimum to get going. Now, to get to the first level, which is agent, there's a requirement that you have $100 in portfolios. That could be one $50 portfolio or two $50 portfolios, one of 100 or two of 50, sorry. And the requirement is your entire team has $1,000. Now, Mike came in at $1,000 in my previous example. I would automatically qualify for agent, and I would get a $50 bonus instantly from Vortic United. Now, that again, the requirement for the team, that can be 2 people with 500, 1 person with 500, and 10 with 50. It doesn't really matter. And you can see here, partner level, as the rank requirement goes all the way up, there's actually over $1.25 million in rank bonuses. There are people now in Vortic United in just 5 months, if you will, that have already hit the rank of Sapphire. And you can see Sapphire is a $50,000 bonus. And with $1 million in team volume, they are earning substantial daily rewards. So the company, if you want to share this with someone, a lot of people say, well, I don't know everything. I don't know how to explain it. I'm afraid I'm not going to get all the information right. The company is creating a marketing page that will be out by the 1st of June, sometime next month, in month of May. And Jensen has agreed to start doing weekly live updates every Thursday, starting next Thursday at 3 p.m. Please watch the community Telegram room for the channel. Once you get the channel, it'll be like a URL, like vortecupdates.com or something similar like that. It will be the same URL link, same name, every Thursday at 3 o'clock. Okay?
It's May the 4th. Time to celebrate the heroes, the starships, the epic duels, and the awesome discounts. Hurry up and catch galactic deals.
So there's some upcoming enhancements to the company. Changes or upgrades coming, and these are really exciting. Some of you are going to hear this for the very first time. I haven't even told, obviously I have my own team. I haven't even told my team about these. Jensen was going to be on here, so I'm kind of covering him on this one. He might be here. Has he showed up, Mike? I can't see the screen.
Yes, my guys, I'm there.
He's here. And I told everyone, Jensen,
I was keeping quiet. I only want to let you speak to me.
I gave him the wrong link. This wasn't on you. This was
yes, exactly. I was feeling it. I say, oh, I'm completely alone in the room. I say, how comes?
I locked him in a closet. Sorry about that, boss.
No, I'm there. Okay.
So basically, Jensen is working feverishly on making fiat deposits. A lot of new people who've shared this with others. When you start explaining crypto, I remember explaining crypto for the first time. I said, what you need is USDT 20 to put in here. Okay, do I get that from my bank? No. Where do you get it from? Well, you convert it from Bitcoin or something. She goes, where do I get that from? Well, how do I get it paid? I said, well, it's invisible money. And she looked at me like I was on drugs. So Jensen's been working feverishly with the banks and the legal system and all the regulatory bodies to get fiat possible. And within the next month, by June 1st, you will be able to do fiat directly into the system and actually convert your Bitcoin or USDT, whatever you've been withdrawing, into fiat and put it directly into your bank account. That's going to excite a whole bunch of people. But what's more exciting, for those who know what the eighth wonder of the world is from Albert Einstein, is you're going to be able to compound your earnings. Remember I said every Sunday or every Friday night, you get your earnings, it goes into your wallet, and then you pull it out. That's really the only thing you can do unless you've earned enough to buy another portfolio. And then you have to buy, a lot of people can just buy maybe a portfolio A. Here, you'll be able to add with a minimum amount. He hasn't decided that, working with his IT guys yet, what the minimum amount is, but you'll be able to add to your current package. So if you have, say, a $2,500 package and you made $50 this week, you will only be able to buy a $50 portfolio. But here, because you have a $2,500 package, you'll be able to add your $50 and get the added benefits. If you want, you can still withdraw it out, no problem, but you'll be able to compound. Some people really like that. And Jensen, there's a marketing page coming for everyone, correct?
Yes.
What kind of date are we talking there? I was saying June 1st, but I'd like to be safe.
June 1st. Okay, yes, this
Okay,
department. We have many things now coming up. Fiat to crypto, crypto to fiat. Like I said, we are already on it to install. Also, we move our departments, also the IT department, now finally to Istanbul.
Yes, I told them that. You convinced them. You're actually throwing them on a plane, kidnapping.
So we are moving now everything so quick as soon as possible. But the fiat to crypto and crypto to fiat is already with everything done. The only thing is now the alignment, also the in combination together with the bank and the IT together. So we are moving, but also on one side, the IT department. It's not easy to do everything in one spot. We're already on it. So you can get surprised very soon. It is inside and everybody can use it. Definitely this I can pronounce in this way, yes. But you know, the exactly date is around the 1st. Absolutely. I told you this yesterday also, Mike. So definitely this can be even also earlier. Everybody will be happy.
Understand sometimes things don't, IT got to move a lot of stuff, software, hook it up to computers. It may not be exactly on the 1st.
Exactly.
So why join Vortic United? Well, guys, as you see, we're talking starting next week. We're going to have weekly update calls with him himself, the owner, co-founder, and he's not going to go into a presentation. He's going to talk about the vision and what's happening for the community. And there's a lot happening for the community. You can earn up to, depending on what type of portfolio. I skipped the compounding one, but you can actually earn 1.9 a day. But from the weekly withdrawals, you can get a portfolio earning up to 1.2 per day. And you have the low entry fees, like I said, on the A, making this project really easy, an easy entry for anyone out there to join. They have a very active Telegram community. There's complete transparency. And I'll show you in my back office real quick for those who don't have a back office, where you can actually see the daily reports with the trading, because there's hardly any companies out there that show you the trading. And every day, the previous day trades, they're reported, and you can follow them. Weekly withdrawals to the crypto wallet of your choice, using one of the most 4 popular cryptos out there, BTC, ETCH, and the 2 versions that are very popular in the USDT, both the ERC20 and USD20. So before I get into a back office tour real quick to show you stuff, so what do you need to do to get started? First and foremost,
do not go to fabletters.com. Do not take our historically low offer. 2 for 24 shorts, 1 for $24, plus the 70% off everything. That's the deal that we now
create an account. Get back with the person that invited you here. There's absolutely 0 cost to create a free account. You can get back in there and create a free account and see all the trading history yourself. So please get back with the person. Don't wait for them to call you. Don't wait for them to say, hey, did you go to the webinar? Don't wait for them to think, oh, crap, I invited John, I need to call him, and they forget. Reach out to them. Say, hey, I want to check this out. Give me a link so I can create my free account. Step 2, you're ready to do it. If this risk that you see with everything you see, if you feel comfortable, fund your account with one of the active portfolios there. Once funded, select the wallet you want to do and start enjoying the reward. So let me show you real quick how simple it is. Here, let me find my little thing here. Now, this is going to take me a few minutes as I have to go through. Jensen has quite a very good, stable security system. So it's going to take me a minute to log in. You have to do setup 2FA, for those who know what that is. It's just a way of Jensen and his IT team of protecting your account. So I had logged in, so I didn't have to do that, thank God. You can see here the reports. You go down here, we're in the reporting on the left-hand side. For example, we'll go to Fridays, which was today's Saturday, right? Yes, today's Saturday, 28th. You can see here, down here, here's all the trades. I'm just going to eyeball them. Here's 6, 10, 16, 17, maybe 18% in winning trades. And you know what? He does lose. He does lose. And he lost 3% in trades. Won 18%, lost 3. Don't know how you do the math, but here where I'm from, that's a really good day trading. That's an awesome day trading. I wish I could do 18 and 3. Here's the day before. Here's a quick 5, 7, 8. Looks like maybe 10 and a half. Lost 2. And you can see you can hover over these and see where the entry levels was and all that. And you can go check out Binance and look at it. You can go back here to when he first started posting that, and I don't remember when. I have trouble remembering what I ate this morning for breakfast, but I know it's back there for 3 or 4 months of current trades in there. So guys, you can go there. You got all the information here. You can see your transaction, your history, the dashboard, all that information. I don't want to go into there because I don't want to show any of my personal information like my email and my link and stuff, because what you need to do is get back with the person that really invited you here. You can see the debit cards coming out, and I know a lot of people are excited about that. I think, Jensen, you were saying, what about that debit card, that prepaid card, that people will be able to take their Visa or MasterCard down to the store and actually spend their crypto that they earn from Vortic? When do you think that might happen?
Second to the third of quarter this year.
Okay, so we're going to say by fall. Everyone knows seasons. We're going to say somewhere around fall after summer's over, because things don't happen on time. Programmers will tell you, there's another programmer I'm working with yesterday said, oh, I'll have that by tonight. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. 24 hours later, he ran into problems. It happens, guys. So when Jensen says second quarter, third, understand he's got to work with the banks. He's got to work with IT. He's got to work with MasterCard, Visa. There's a lot of pieces to that puzzle. They all have to get in sync. And sometimes that can be a challenging thing. You can see Jensen sweating when he's talking to me when I'm asking him when.
Hey, Mike, they would love to see Jensen's beautiful face.
So we're done with the back office tour. So we'll get into the questions and we'll go to the cameras and let's see Mr. Jensen himself. He would have been here sooner.
From the home office today, not even from the office.
But I kind of sent him to the wrong room.
It's today from the home department. Yes, that's true.
So good morning,
yes.
Mr. Jensen, or good evening.
No, not good morning. I'm still in my walking clothes from the office.
He even contacted me to get here early, and I sent him the wrong room to go to.
The other back office, a lot of people loves for me the official office. So, but today I'm
going to go.
The home office.
I'm going to go to the Q&A only column first.
So yes, let's see. Can we see Jensen speak? Say hello.
Hello.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your background? How you? I gave them. Here's what
we had a lot of people today. A lot of new faces.
Let me save you some time. I told them you were born in UK. You went over to Germany, got involved with crypto about 2011, and go from how you really did with crypto and so forth. I'm sure they want to know.
Right, they're absolutely right what you say. I started my career as investment banker in Germany, forwarded in Switzerland, 2007, 2008. in the international financial crisis, still in my career, end of the career, involved in cryptocurrency, 2012 to 2013. Bought also my first Bitcoins for $24 and more than 10 years industry in cryptocurrency, very successful for institutional customers in API trading on exchanges. You know, Kraken, Bitfinex, Nexus was the first. Binance is one of my favorites today. We must not talk about it. So a lot of people was seeing the trading. Most of you was also there. If I'm real, I'm real. Just now, even Gabriel was there for some couple of days. You see also my personal data, everything I'm offering. We think we do a very, very great job. We have a wonderful page. We have a wonderful support team, what is growing for 24/7 and everything. What is your wishes? We must let it come true. So from there, we're going very strong and hard in the industry. The announcement of fiat to crypto, crypto to fiat will be the next step. Now everything is done with the, we can say, with the writing, with the improvements, KYC, very important from myself. Everything is done. So it's only now the IT and the bank who have interpreted everything so that you can transfer very soon as possible your fundings also from fiat to crypto and from crypto to fiat. The debit card from there will be also come, what you can use. Everyone, maybe it will even also a direct debit card by Vortic United is staying on it. Like you were seeing it also, I'm working with hotels here in Istanbul, strong together. The last card when you was here by the event, it was even also a Vortic United card to enter in your room. So the same thing, we want also to have everything in our own label. We must not talk about it. And for this, we are going very strong into the market system. Yes. Any questions?
Yes, let me take a couple of them, knock them out real quick.
Why don't you go to the bottom of the Q&A only, because those were the earliest people to post questions.
Yes, that's where I'm at to trade. And I'm going to skip over ZA, your question, because there's several people. So I'm going to knock out the easy ones. So the compounding portfolio, that stays in there for the full 32 weeks. You don't get any access to any of the rewards to the end of 32 weeks. So that is a one-time withdrawal. So I hope that answers that question.
But I think they're asking about the payment of those daily commissions for anybody that referred them.
Let the cheese drop. When you wash your body, do you use a moldy loofah, a dirty washcloth, or you're that guy that just uses their hands while only...
When does the compounding portfolio pay the daily commissions if profits are deferred? There is no daily commissions if the profit, unless if you're talking about
the daily results, the daily result commission, I think that they mean, Mike.
And you have to hit the certain rank to earn.
Exactly. You're starting with the partner position. When you reach the partner position in the bonus ranking reward system, you're already qualified for the first level of 10% daily result commission. You will get earned on the trades of your customers, of the trades of your investors, however you want to see it, your community. Let's make it global. From there, you can start to earn, and the more ranks you are hitting, the deeper also your commissions is getting to be for you free in the daily result commission. Exactly.
There's one other simple question, then we'll get to the elephant in the room. Is it possible to physically visit the office in Istanbul? Yes, contact support. I'm sure Jensen can set up an arrangement because he's very busy, but yes, that's why he
absolutely ask the support for the connection. No problem. It can be organized even also over the groups or over your direct sponsor from where you come from. Maybe he's direct connected to me. We can open a group. We can organize everything. Absolutely, because our office is not only to look on it, is to come on it. So from there, who wants to visit, they're always welcome. Absolutely.
Then we'll get to the big question. For the compounding package, as well as asking, so the weekly profits doesn't get reinvested. Yes, it's already all calculated out by the actuaries, I'll call them. So they have already calculated everything out. You're going to earn 9% a week. 400. I'm using the example. If you put in 5,000 every week, $450 is going to be added to your original deposit, at the end of which you're going to get some 18,000 and change. So I hope that helps you. Okay, the big question. Several people asked in various ways. What happens if you die or get sick? They're worried They're worried about A, who will do the trading, because I stress you're the one who approves the trades.
True.
And they monitor it after you approve it. So what happens if you get sick? What happens if something unfortunate happens? What's the safeguards for everyone out there, Jensen?
Okay, short period when I get sick, I'm not dying. We have a lot of deposits. You were seeing it. Also, a lot of you were seeing it. Even I think the first members who were starting with me, the community was seeing it. There is a lot of deposit lying down, also for security reason for this department when I really my week, 2 weeks or whatsoever sick, so that we can still pay the customers, no doubt. This is the first thing. Secondly, when I die, definitely from there also the payout will be proceed in the department of my lawyer departments, of the testimony, what I was reading in the private legally department, also in the business department, so that from there also the shares of the customers definitely will directly refund, including the profit. Everything is listed completely also in the server systems, so that the lawyers and also 2 of my best friends knows how to do it. Everybody has his part to do, because to give it only to 1 person is too risky. So it will be 6 persons finally on the table who is going to refund the community and also the investors and the institutionally everyone.
Okay, I want to take on this one. What happens if crypto is in a bear market? Unlike many programs, Jensen does his own program. I've been in many crypto programs. Most crypto programs will rock when there's a bull market, and they crash when there's a bear market. Been in them, done it half a dozen times, and it's a terrible. You're like on a high, and then crypto goes down, because what goes up seems to always come down, and then you're either losing and the company crashes, or you're in an open trade waiting for crypto to recover, which could be months. Sir Jensen here has a beautiful program where he's able to make profits, both what they call in the market longing, bull, or the bear market shorting. And you could go in that crypto report. For example, the one I showed you, he actually shorted KAVA on Thursday. That's when it went down. He made good money. I'm sorry, on SNX. He actually made 9.45, hoping it went down. So that's your answer to there. When it's going down, we still make bank with his trading system. And that's beautiful. There was a system, and I want to clarify this because I may have told him wrong, because I asked you before. Let's say John joins with the free account, and he invites me, and I put in $1,000. Under a reward plan, to earn the rewards, you have to have a portfolio. Someone said they were told they don't have to have a portfolio to earn that first level rewards. Can you clarify that, please?
There was a break by me just now. Can you repeat it, Mike? No, really, I was not getting it properly. It was
no problem. A person named John, he creates a free account. He contacts me, and John tells me this is an awesome company. I come in with $1,000. John is I'm on John's first level, but because John doesn't have a portfolio under your rewards plan, he does not earn. He must have a portfolio in the PDF. But someone was told that you said that even if it's a free account on the first level, they will earn the initial deposit commission. How does that work?
Yes, it's correct. We change it. We change it for the community, also for the peoples. They have community and customers already. So this is, I think, some couple of weeks, even it's longer now. When you set up your account already, before it's true, when you have to get your deposit be done minimum 50 USDT as a starter of the portfolio A. But this is also here now.
Probably should change that in the PDF soon.
Yes, absolutely. In the new ones, everything with the new webpage, like I told you.
And that's the new website that we talked about coming out. So I hope that answers your
also
question.
the legally address of our office, everything will be staying in the webpage. To change it always step by step. We do it now finally once, like the last time also when the webpage 2 was there. Now the 3 from outside, everything, the interface will be looks absolutely very nice for everyone, each of you. Everything will be requested there so that people see also where we are.
Okay, there's another question from Marion.
Meet Grammarly Go, your go-to solution for getting quality work done quickly.
By offering I'll let you answer this. I know the answer, but by offering free fiat currency is Vortic switching from a decentralized to a centralized wallet. They were actually never a decentralized wallet per se, because they're putting your money into a system where you withdraw it to is whatever type of wallet you have. Now, because Vortic isn't a decentralized wallet, they are a trading platform. They are not a wallet. But how are you protecting the user's crypto from, say, a hack or something?
Okay, first of all, the money is into the market and the exchange is going to get traded. The risk management is 5 to 7% in very, very good times. This is sometimes, I always say sometimes, with up to 10%. The rest of the money is always secured on a cold wallet. Offline, cold wallet is like an offline department where nobody have access, only me, myself. So no hacker can have access. Exactly.
Okay, Axel's asking, do I get my capital back at any time? No, that was asked and covered in the webinar. I would advise you to watch if you came in late. But each package or portfolio has a different duration lock. They are locked in to the end of that duration. You get your capital back at the end of that duration, whichever portfolio you pick. There is a question, and I'd like you to clarify this, because I personally don't have a compounding. That's the only package I don't have. Let's say I referred Mike in this example, and Mike gets a compounding portfolio. Okay, Jensen? I think he's gone.
I think he's frozen.
He's gone. He's on wireless. He's locked up. So from my understanding, you get your daily rewards every day from a person who got the compounding portfolio. They don't get their capital back, but you are earning those daily rewards each and every day. It looks like his internet died on him. So I hope that answers your question, Axel. Jensen, what's your secret to staying so positive all the time? Well,
we spent a week with him, and it's just who he is. It really is. And I think it positively affects his trading as well.
He'll come back here now that he realizes he's lost.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Okay. He's a very positive person. He is very positive. An outlook on life. He's had some health challenges, real serious health challenges as a young man, and he overcame them. So that has a way of changing your whole psyche, that you survive something like that and they're healthy again. So that probably, he's back. Oh, no, now he's officially left. He probably lost his internet connection. Here's a question from Jose. Can you add to the total amount of portfolios? Oh, yes. When I started out, I bought a portfolio C. Later on, I bought another portfolio, an A, a B, and another C. You can constantly add to new portfolios. Starting in a month, you'll still have that option, but you will be able to add funds to a current portfolio. That's what's really exciting. So let's say you have a $2,500 portfolio. You're making 1% a day. So you're making about $125 a week. Now you could start a new portfolio earning 0.8% a day under the current system, or in about a month, you'll be able to put that back into the current portfolio, earning a little more, which would obviously make you more happier. So Jensen's adding that.
But the end time on the portfolio will remain the same as when you started it, just because I know somebody asked.
Your internet went off when Jensen was explaining the backup. Guys, you'll get the recording. You'll be able to replay that. That was about a 5-minute answer. We got about 5 minutes left before we have to walk here.
The internet connection.
Yes, he basically has.
I was already, but now I'm back.
He basically has a legal team. He has an analyst team. Depending on sick, if something happens, everyone gets their money back. Should Vortic go into a very unfortunate period? That's the short answer. It's all set up with backup entities. So, Jensen, let's go to the one question from Pete. I think it's pretty
perfect.
Jensen, what's your secret? What's the secret sauce for Jensen staying so positive?
A lot of future success, a lot of big visions and dreams, what I was having and what I still have, what I want to realize. I'm a man of my words. I'm a man of doing. I think all of you knows this from beginning on. And we have a lot of visions, a lot of things to do into the future. Also the part of the exchange, our track record, where we're looking forward to get it quick as soon as possible down in a huge of success with end of the year to start in the coming year, also the exchange department and everything. So my happiness is me myself, because this what I do, I love it. I do it from my heart. I think both of you was revisiting me. You was here. You was seeing my lifestyle, like I live from my heart, and what I'm doing, I do it with a profession because I do it very, very good into the market systems.
This game, you're not ready.
Okay, we're going to take a few more questions, and we're going to have to call here. I want to answer. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at names pronunciation. Mr. or Mrs. Ron, Ronel. He asked, if I die, how can my family access my account?
Well, we have a support.
No.
We have a
Let me give the real answer.
Please.
Guys, my family knows I'm involved in this. They know how to get onto my phone and do my withdrawals. Don't depend on Jensen, and it's going to be a more complicated process because he has to make sure it's a real person contacting him. Share with your most important person, your wife, your brother, or your family member. Hey, if something happens to me, if you get sick, I had COVID, was almost in the hospital. How can they withdraw my money? You know, I mean, there's some illnesses out there that could put you up for a few weeks. You still want to get your withdrawal. Share someone. Back up your QR code, your 2FA. Don't leave that on your phone. I made the mistake a few years ago, having my 2FA all secure. I traded phones. They shipped my old phone off to the factory. I lost access to my wallet because I did not back up my 2FA. So, guys, there are things you can do yourself. And I'm sure Jensen and his support team will go through a death certificate and all that stuff if you should die. But it's more complicated.
Yes, I have to.
But I will also say for the 2FA, if you have a partner, a living companion, a husband, wife, whatever, and they have a phone, you can very easily transfer your 2FA, your whole list of any 2FA you have over to that other phone and use that as a backup.
Ronald's asking another question. What is the longevity of Vortic United? Because most of the time, these programs never end well. What is the difference? Guys, let me go get my crystal ball, and I'll tell you who's the winning horses tomorrow and what teams are going to win baseball. Jensen is going to do his utmost best. He's an honest, sincere guy is all I can say, guys. And crypto is a risky market. It's worse than a roller coaster ride, ups and downs. He is doing his best to prevent it. Guys, protect yourself. Make sure you get in profit. Make sure your family knows what you're doing should something happen. But I can tell you here, if you look, and someone says, how is this not a Ponzi scheme? If you look at the entire payout scheme, all the referrals, because that's where most companies get into trouble, is the referral program, to be honest. As a team builder, I will tell you, most companies overpay the recruiters because they want to build so fast. The total payout here is less than 25%. And you look at Jensen's earnings, he's doing really. Is it guaranteed you're going to earn 1.2 or 1? No, it's not. It's up to. And so far, Jensen has done well. But one day there might be a 0.5. Don't get upset. I mean, people lose trades. That is just the nature.
Absolute normal. This is absolute normal.
Let me add two things. The reason we spent a week in Turkey with Jensen is to be so he could be as transparent as possible with us, so we could see behind the curtain. We found that this program was more transparent than any other program we had ever seen in the past. And we asked Jensen if they could post the results daily in your back office. You're seeing what he's trading. You can go in and compare the charts if you want. You know what profit, what trades he lost and which he won. Now, it can't get any more transparent than that, especially with the history that you can go back and take a look at. So it's
There's a
transparency that we think makes a difference.
There's a question I missed twice, and I guess you came on show SHOAIB. I don't want to butcher your name, so I'm just saying the spelling. We already answered that a couple times, but you may have missed it, came on late, but I'll cover it real quick. Whatever you put in there, whatever type of crypto you put in there, whether it's BTC, your Ethereum, or USDT, you can take it out in anything different. So if you put in Bitcoin, you can take it out in USDT. So if you want to put it in Bitcoin, you can take it out in Bitcoin. So that it's not locked in like a company, like many companies. They say you got to put in Bitcoin, you take it out in Bitcoin. That's the requirement here. Jensen is flexible on that, guys. That's a huge thing for a lot of crypto investors. So I hope that answers your question. If you put in 1.5 Bitcoin or 1.2, you can take it out in Bitcoin. So I think that's 99.99% of. How often are these webinars? Jensen is going to do an update. They're going to be 15, 20 minutes where he's not going to stay here for the whole presentation. I don't want him here for the presentation. He needs to go trade for us and make money. So he doesn't get enough sleep as it is, I could say.
Every Thursday. No,
every Thursday, there'll be a 20 to 25-minute update. There's a lot more coming that we didn't talk about because it's farther down the road. But he has a roadmap. There's a roadmap for the community. And that's why we're here. That's why we shared this with close friends and family that we've known for a long time. And I'm in a few different other things before I met Jensen. And when someone asks me, what is the safest program out there? There's no hesitation. There's no pause. Vortic United. Vortic United. Vortic United. That's where my sister's money in. And when my sister loses money because I shared something, she gets mad. She gets irate. So Vortic United is where I tell her. That's it. Vortic United, guys. Get back with the person that shared this with you today. Get the link from them. Get your free account. Get funded. Start earning rewards in 24 hours. And see for yourself. Start enjoying it. Jensen, you want to close us out for the day and say goodbye to everyone? And
Yes, absolutely. I wish every one of you a successful day, whereas morning, afternoon, or even also good sleep and for the next morning. So from there, we see us latest on Thursday. Many other people of you that belongs maybe to other groups, we will see earlier, depending on which calls we are together, but also for new calls. So I wish all of you a very successful, wonderful weekend for all, everyone, each of you, for your families, and have fun with us together for a very good track into the future with Vortic United. And I will be happy, maybe everyone, each of you, to see in the office on live events or on Zoom calls. Thank you so much.
Everyone have a great day and have an enjoyable week. Take care.